Chi-Town Hitman, ready to make a scene here. There he is! Frankie The Chi-Town Hitman is here to address the fans here in attendance. Oh, he knows it, all right.
Hey, how you doing, man? Let me explain something. I was asked by the NAPW to be their new commissioner.
Well, the music is playing, but that's not what we were expecting. What is the working class hero Jack Carpenter doing here? Well, I guess he's not gonna wait for later. He wants to wrestle right now. Jack Carpenter, one of the most successful North American pro wrestling superstars in the entire company.
I don't need some washed up has-been from 50 years ago to come out here and introduce me. I am the real working class hero Jack Carpenter.
Oh, we have someone else who wants to. It's Antonelli! Anthony Antonelli's here! KaDance Kelly is back and she looks amazing! We've got all sorts of personalities around ringside now. Carpenter getting in the face of Frankie The Chi-Town Hitman. And this match, we have just been informed, is a quarterfinal match for the North American Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And just from the sheer looks of things, this is the kind of rematch between these two that is 18 months in the making, as Antonelli has never beaten Carpenter before.
Antonelli, yeah, you know why? If Antonelli's IQ was based on knowing answers at Jeopardy, he'd be wearing a helmet and sticking a plus on a window.
Well, that's for sure. I mean, look, I don't think that these comments are entirely necessary here, D. White Streeter. I think that if they were making comments derogatory in your direction, you would find it very offensive, wouldn't you? Antonelli, I think he's in outstanding physical condition. He has added some body weight, and it's been all muscle, as he is in the greatest shape that he's ever been in.
What sins could a man commit in life to be punished to be in the presence of Antonelli?
He has gone...
Walking around smelling like garlic and sardines.
Okay, but let's be real here. We have seen Anthony Antonelli go from being a rookie to being a man. I think that we have seen the transformation in North American Pro Wrestling of Anthony Antonelli.
The best part of Antonelli's transformation is walking around ringside.
The new dedication to his diet, to exercise, as he is in incredible physical condition. We got a shoving war between these two, obviously. And I remember it was back in January of 2012 that these two men competed in a gauntlet match, and it was Carpenter who came out the winner of that. I think Carpenter is the ideal opponent for Anthony Antonelli here tonight.
Carpenter, I'm proud of him.
Antonelli has definitely been able to defeat great opponents in the past, but will he be able to defeat Carpenter when it matters most? Bicep toss and clothesline. Antonelli, look at that, spring drop kick, and Carpenter all the way to the ring floor.
Last I saw Antonelli, him and Bernardino were hitting the gym floor pretty hard. Come, let's go. Come on, back in there. Let's go.
Now I know that you had some choice comments to make about the fact that this is a heavyweight championship quarterfinal match, and in particular, you didn't feel as though these two belong. Oh my! Antonelli with a baseball slide drop kick.
What did these guys have to just to get into this heavyweight title tournament? These guys are cruiserweights.
Oh, what a chop by Antonelli to Carpenter! This action is furious. Antonelli! Oh, yes, the fans participating as well. Back in the ring, Carpenter goes. Antonelli on top, but a 1 count only.
That was the security. That guy's on for the security.
Oh, my, drop toe, and Antonelli's head got introduced into that middle turnbuckle pad very hard.
Stick Congratulations in his mouth.
When you think about the current talent pool in all of pro wrestling, it is not the biggest man who is always the most talented or the best performer in the entire world. It is the man that has the ability. And I think both of these men deserve to be in this heavyweight championship tournament, D. White Streeter. That's my opinion.
You're making a brokeback mountain out of a brokeback molehill.
Carpenter with running knees. The kneecaps running right into the chest cavity. Carpenter on top. Well, that's not going to be enough to defeat Anthony Antonelli here tonight.
I did die. Watch me do a cartwheel, okay?
Carpenter with the European uppercut. Carpenter with outstanding mat techniques. Very knowledgeable about takedowns and reversals. He has beaten opponents before, black and blue, with knees and elbows. Come back here by Antonelli with the power slam.
See, I would have known that happened if this guy wasn't bothering me.
Throwing objects around the ring, opponents around the ring. And now, look at Antonelli as he climbs all the way to the top. High cross body press. Carpenter's down. He got his shoulder up. He kicked out of that. Antonelli, one of the most exciting young performers in all of North American pro wrestling, wasn't able to defeat Carpenter with one of his signature moves. What will it take for Antonelli to defeat Carpenter here tonight? What does he have in his hands? What did he hit it with?
A miracle.
Wait a second. I think Carpenter hit Antonelli in the midsection with something.
What are you talking about?
Antonelli now definitely having his ribs and his midsection exposed here.
Like I said, if you ain't trying.
This is serious business. I think that Carpenter used that hammer to hit Antonelli in the midsection when the referee was not looking. And now he's got him in this cobra clutch submission. And he's fish hooking him too. That's illegal. That's illegal, I'm telling you. KaDance Kelly is having a fit.
How do you like me now?
Carpenter stopping again on the ribs of Antonelli. And Antonelli, if you remember, in the past, he has had issues with broken ribs suffered in a North American pro wrestling ring in the past. Carpenter knows that. He's done his homework, and he definitely understands what's at stake here.
Go for the ribs.
Heavyweight championship tournament. Wow. Look at that suplex, and Antonelli got dropped very hard onto his back. Antonelli gets the shoulder up. He's still in this. Carpenter at one time a top contender for North American Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship gold, and once again, he has figured into the formula, and he's just 3 wins away from being the champion and being the breadwinner of this company.
He's got to stay on that grid. Just stay on it.
D. White Street, I want to ask you a question. What kind of confidence does Carpenter have going into this match, knowing that he's defeated Antonelli every time before?
Well, he had to have great confidence coming in, and now as he's picked up momentum, confidence has got to be increasing.
Vicious roundhouse kick there, right to the spine. Marty Fairlane, what happens when a man is kicked like that right in the middle of the back? Do you start to lose feeling?
I would have to assume there's nothing good that could come from that move. It should be outlawed. Marty, do you know I'd like to pay for $1 to have a Subway sandwich? You still overpaid, sir.
Sometimes the Subway sandwiches don't necessarily keep very well overnight. You better eat yours fast, D. White Streeter. Antonelli on his feet, touch the clothesline. Back elbow, both men collide, but Antonelli's ribs were hurt very badly earlier in the bout, and he can't capitalize.
Huge double crossbody. They could have both knocked the wind out of each other.
What an outstanding beginning to this event. The fans are on their edge of their seats already, and they haven't even seen 3 out of the other heavyweight championship matches, nor the main event. What a great lineup this is.
Alive in Rochelle. They both can be singing to like referee to each other.
Look, I'm not going to read romance novels with you, okay, D. White?
I said singing.
I'm not singing either. I saved that for karaoke on alternative Tuesdays in November. Here's Carpenter. Oh my! Antonelli nearly knocked his head off. Not once, but twice. As Antonelli now trying to come back from a terrible situation. That spinning twisting spine buster. He's on top of Carpenter, but he can't get the victory. A win here. A win here automatically.
Nothing else is more annoying than what.
A win here, gentlemen, would put one of these two men in the semifinals of the tournament to crown the new NAPW Heavyweight Champion.
I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm thinking you're looking at one of the winners of that.
Oh my! Backdrop suplex, and I don't know who that was worse for, Carpenter or Antonelli.
Behind you.
Antonelli crawling.
Have you met KaDance Kelly? He's over there. I'm just going to introduce myself. I'll make my round.
KaDance Kelly cheering on Antonelli in this singles battle.
You'll get to see her later with Joey Rose, too.
Right hand to the face of Carpenter. Into the corner he goes. Antonelli with a running start. Oh, what a crushing big boot! He knocked the taste out of his mouth with that one.
Comics on his face now. I'm not sure, but.
Oh, running neck breaker.
So much spine and neck damage on his bench.
The back, the neck, the ribs. What's next?
Oh my God!
Antonelli. Look at the heart of this young man. He will not stay down.
He can't believe it. He's just so close. He's so close.
Tonight, Jack Carpenter could become the first man to advance to the semifinals of the tournament to crown a new North American Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Oh my! The bottoms of the soles of the feet driven deep into the small intestine of Antonelli. Antonelli again! Can you believe this man?
That is like the 7th or 8th 2 count in here.
This is incredible, how he has been able to absorb this punishment. Antonelli, he refuses to lose. This is his biggest match ever in North American Pro Wrestling, and he has to score a victory in order to prove himself. Oh, flipping enziguri kick.
Wow.
Carpenter
I felt the reverberation of that kick all the way over here.
It was vicious. It was.
Holy cow, I think Carpenter's not. No, he is moving.
There is no love lost between these two now. Not at this moment. I would have to believe that Antonelli is absolutely fuming at what the actions that took place earlier in this match.
You can feel the animosity just coming out of these.
Antonelli to the ropes. DDT! Did you hear the sickening thud on that drop? Antonelli finished Carpenter! He's advanced to the semifinals! Antonelli has defeated Jack Carpenter for the first time ever, and he's advanced to the semifinals of the tournament. Could he be the next champion?